Hey guys, Moonlight Musings here, and today we got another old toy to destroy. Let's see who we've got here. Alright, so this is another piece from the Kenner Aliens line back from 1992. This is the Scorpion Alien. Origin, desert planet of Tanakh 5. Colony, 39 workers, 1 queen, 23 eggs. Beware, split body armor, poison tip tail. Destruction point, missiles, grenades, blow creature apart. So yeah, this one, this obviously isn't complaint about the figure itself. This is more of a packaging is very worn on this one. Not that it matters. I'm gonna open it myself anyway. This one, unlike the Apone that I unboxed last time, this one actually does have some play features that we can screw around with once I get him open here. Alright, so just like last time in here we've got another issue of the comic. This is actually the one before Apone, so this is issue 2 of Aliens. Chapter Operation Rescue. So, yeah, just like before. Great art. Cool, really cool comics. Dark Horse really needs to reprint these. I don't know if they have the rights to or anything, but if they do, they should. I mean, they have the license for Alien and Predator still. But yeah, we've got a really nice little soft plastic face hugger here. Ugh, it's kind of gross. This will be super fun to play with. It's obviously to scale with the other Aliens figures, so you can clamp this onto any of your Marines' faces. This could wrap right around its neck. It's super cool. So, here is the Scorpion Alien. That was one of the goofy but really cool things about this line was, obviously in the films you have the Xenomorph, and you have the Queen Xenomorph. So for the line they had to come up with all these weird hybrids. So this one looks quite a bit like the Xenomorph from the movies. But he's got some differences. Interesting little ridge here. Tail. The color and everything it's probably the closest they got to the typical Xenomorph in this line, but it is still very much its own thing, and it was just because they had to fill out the line. They had to come up with all these weird variations on the aliens. So let's see. There we go. Okay, there's his play gimmick. I did not expect him to explode that much. Wow. Yeah, he's got some nice gory insides here. Nice detailing in there, actually. That looks pretty cool. Got some really HR Geigery looking, not very kid looking. Yeah, let's hope he goes together as easily as he explodes. Because wow, that was surprising. I did not expect him to blow apart that much. So I actually think he goes. Oh man, I would have loved this one as a kid. This is not something I had as a kid. I had one of the Predator figures that was part of Kenner's lines. I actually think it was from the Hive Wars, which was labeled Aliens, but it had Predators and stuff, Space Marines and everything. Yeah. Not sure how he goes back together. But yeah, it's, the detail on him. Just set all the pieces to the side for a moment and admire the ridging on here. Like, it's very authentic to the xenomorphs in the films. Like, one of the things me and many fans of the Alien franchise really like is H.R. Giger's design, like the biomechanical body horror of it all. And this figure really does capture it, like all the little ridges and everything. The paint job on this is excellent, honestly. For a toy from 1992, this is really nice. And like I said, his gory insides, that is fantastic. I just want to say, who at Kenner really did think Aliens was what they needed to be making for children? I mean, I guess it's no worse than... Oh, okay, that's how you get them back together. I mean, it's no worse than they had Toxic Crusaders and stuff. I remember those from when I was a kid, but... Yeah, like I said, detail and paint work on this is honestly really nice for a toy from 1991, or 1992, sorry. But yeah, the tail is a bit long on him, though. Hard to stand him up. I guess if you point the tail that way specifically, he stands up just fine. But yeah, it's actually a really nice variant on the Alien, and online you can find different prototype footage, and in the prototype you can actually see that he originally was going to have 3 heads and all this stuff, and I don't know what was very Scorpion-y about that, but yeah, this line just had all these very interesting different designs and stuff. So, a lot of fun. And that play feature, like, if we get Apone off from being stuck this time. Got him. Yeah, fantastic. Whoever at Kenner thought the exploding aliens, I mean, they exploded a lot in the film Aliens, so whoever at Kenner watched the movie and just said, that is what I want children to play with, I thank you so much, because I absolutely love these toys. One thing, though, with the Scorpion alien here is that because of his play gimmick, he actually is a little less articulated than other toys in the line. This is a 5 points of articulation line. You've got, like, legs, arms, and their heads are supposed to move, but because of how this alien works, his head actually sockets in to this, so it'll explode. If we can get it back in there, it's tough to get back together. As a kid, I would have lost all of this, so thank God I didn't have this as a kid. But you see it sockets in here, but I don't think his head swivels very much. Yeah, you can't really move his head at all, so I guess if you count the tail, he's technically still 5 points of articulation, but yeah, he's not as articulated as other figures in the line, like Apone here. He's got, you know, his arms, his legs, his head turned. So, regular old 5 points. But yeah, with him, because of the play gimmick, his head doesn't really move, and I I mean, that's fine. The play feature is a blast, so if that, no pun intended. But, I mean, if you have to sacrifice being able to turn the xenomorph head so you can have him literally explode, I'm willing to make that sacrifice, especially since there were other xenomorphs in the line. So, yeah, that was the Scorpion Alien from Kenner's 1992 Aliens line. If you liked it, let me know down in the comments. We'll be taking a look at more toys in the future, especially this Aliens line. I am madly in love with it. And if you want any of these figures, they're super cheap on eBay. Just go and look. They're easy to find. I've ordered a ton of them and spent like $50. So yeah, and if you had these as a kid or anything, talk to me in the comments. Like I said, I had a Predator, but I didn't have like these aliens and stuff. These are so cool. And so yeah, if you had these as a kid, or if your parents wouldn't let you have them as a kid, like mine were, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to talk to you about them. So we'll see you guys next time.